Do you want to learn how to draw this Pusheen stuck in this donut? If so, you are going to need a couple things like a paper to draw on, a pencil to draw your doodle, an eraser to erase any mistakes that you might make, and a marker to outline your doodle when you are done. And don't forget the crayons, the markers, the colored pencils, or the paint so you can add some color to your wonderful doodle. Grab all of those supplies and let's get started. All right, let's go ahead and draw our Pusheen cat stuck in a donut. I think these Pusheen cats are funny. So first thing we are going to do is start with our Pusheen cat's kind of head area or very high upper body. And that's pretty simple. So we're going to go ahead and make kind of like two curved lines. And these curved lines are kind of at an angle. So notice how they're not just curved in a straight way, they kind of curve at a bit of an angle. And those are the outer parts of his head. So now I'm going to come in at a diagonal, and these are for his ears. And then we're just going to do a curve across the head to finish out our Pusheen cat's head area. And now is the fun part. So now we're going to go ahead and work on drawing him kind of coming out of the inner part of the donut. So I'm going to curve down here and I'm going to stop. So I'm doing a very small curve because I want to be able to put his little paws hanging over onto the donut. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and do two U shapes at the end of each of those areas I made. And then I'm going to continue that curved line and connect it to the other side. So now this would be his little paws. If you want to do two little lines on his paws, you can. Coming up out of the donut shape. So next, we are going to go ahead and draw the whole donut shape. So we're not doing an inner and an outer like circular. We're going to make kind of like a big donut. So see how I came down here? So I'm going to curve out and then I'm going to kind of just go down a little bit because he's in the hole of the donut. So we're not going to see that area. And now I'm going to turn my paper and I'm going to go ahead and curve and connect those two lines, those two ends. So now we've got like this big donut shape. Now I'm going to go through my donut here and figure out where his body would be. So his body is going to kind of come right there because I want him to remember be in just the middle part of the donut and there. So that would be about the bottom area of his body. We're only going to see like his little feet kind of poking down here. So go ahead and make that U shapes for his feet. And then we're going to go ahead and do a curved line across for his body. And again, if you want to do two little lines, you can. I'm not at this part. Now we got to do his little tail. So let's go ahead and do a nice long skinny oval shape popping out there. And I believe he's got some lines on that tail. So let's go ahead and draw those in. Now the donut, you're getting it at a weird angle, and we're not going to have kind of that other curved line here because I'm going to draw some icing. So we're going to go ahead and do some U's kind of up and down to create just kind of the look of icing on this donut. And you just make your drips all different directions, all different shapes. You just want it to look like it's just kind of drizzled on that donut. Look at how cool that looks. All right, now we're gonna go back up to our Pusheen cat's face and we're gonna go ahead and give him his eyes. So just two circle shapes, nothing major. If you can leave a little dot, color dot, you can. I went too far, so I'm gonna color it in all black. His nose doesn't really exist. He kind of just has like a very loosely drawn W with a curved line for his mouth. And he's got that longer oval in the middle and those two smaller ovals on the outside. And he has some whiskers. Let's go ahead and draw in those 2 lines going out, and they're up a little more towards the top outer part of his face. And then let's add some sprinkles to our donut. So I'm gonna go ahead and add just some rounded oval shapes going in all different directions. That way I can kind of add a little bit more color to my donut. Try to make them sort of uniform so they're kind of the same shape. You're really not gonna have different size sprinkles. Now you can change the kind of sprinkle, but they would all kind of be on the same, in the same space. So they're gonna be about the same size. So there's our little Pusheen cat kind of sticking out of the donut, and he is pretty much just ready for some color. So go ahead and grab your markers, crayons, colored pencils, or paint, and let's go ahead and add some color to our little Pusheen stuck in a donut. Look at how our little Pusheen cat stuck in a chocolate frosted donut turned out. I gave him some different colored sprinkles, and I made a chocolate icing coming down on a nice cake donut, and then I have my little great Pusheen. I hope they had fun doodling with me today. If so, please like, subscribe, and share the video, and I cannot wait to see you again next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.